All right. Somehow you find a way to smile through the hardship. But we have just one more offering for you in the spirit of Friday. Bukola, do us the honors.
Yes, indeed. We're staying with the creatives this morning, and one of them joins us. She is Genevieve Ogu-Odii, creative artist and vocal performer, a vocal coach, and I'd like to add this one, a first-class graduate in music. Hello, Genevieve.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the
Likewise.
Morning Brief.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
How are you doing today?
I am good today. Thank you.
Absolutely. You look brilliant.
Thank you.
So talk to us about, you know, one will wonder, what's the work of a vocal coach? What, is it, you know, a lucrative part of the work of creatives? You know, it's not very visible like, you know, you'd have the performers, you know, the actors, even the makeup artists. It's not in your face like that in the creative ecosystem. So what's the work of a vocal coach?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Well, a vocal coach is one who trains the voice. So I believe as a vocal coach, you don't just train the voice. First of all, you have to identify the talent, and then how to help the individual harness that talent. And while doing that, you also have to make it fun, okay? Because, yeah, music is about fulfillment. It's about passion. So a vocal coach is just someone who is able to identify the talent, someone who is able to help the singer get the best out of his or her voice, of his or her talent, and also make a living if that's where or what the singer wants to do.
So your clients are basically singers?
Oh yes, they're basically singers. It's vocal. Vocal is voice, so it's a voice coach.
So if I came to you and asked you to train me as a broadcast journalist, so what would you do with my voice?
Oh well, you have to sing first.
No, not as a singer.
Oh, not as a singer. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. So I specialize in the singing aspect. Okay. Yes, but then what I'll tell you is this: to be able to speak for a long time, you know, you have to be very careful with the placement of the voice. Okay, so speaking for singers requires just a little attention to the placement of the vocal folds. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're not yelling. And most times we advise singers who speak to speak in the mask. That's here. So not so low. Okay, you want to be just a bit higher up, right here. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I would advise you as a host.
Maintain a good tempo. Okay, thank you. I'll take that up. You are into a particular field that is, some may consider not very popular, orchestra singing, am I correct?
Classical singing.
Classical singing. Talk to us about it and how you have, you know, made this into something that has become a big deal, that the people now, you know, look forward to. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Well, it has not been easy, that I must say, and we're not there yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, so I never thought I would find myself here, where I am today, but I think just the passion and fulfillment kept me going, because initially it didn't look like something that was going to work. But yeah, and then we are beginning to get more audience here. We have a lot of people who appreciate classical music, but they don't know that classical music happens in Nigeria. And that's, you know, that stereotype about classical music being the music for the elite. Yeah, we're breaking it. So we're bringing it home. We're making it very, very relatable to average Nigerians just across board. Yeah, so I would say we're doing really well with it. And we're not there yet, but we're getting there.
We're getting there. I was going to call you Genevieve, because I know that there's a variation of your name. There's Genevieve and there's Genevieve. I'm sorry, so Genevieve.
Oh, Genevieve, actually.
Oh, you prefer Genevieve?
Yes, but because people call me Genevieve, so I just go with it.
Just take it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what, we had that conversation
now, right?
before you came up. I'm like, is this Genevieve or Genevieve? So you prefer Genevieve?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, we'll stick to that, right? But we're quite intrigued by singers, because we know it's not really easy. And we were broadcasters. We know how to project our voices and how to maintain that pitch, carry people along. But you have to do it with melody. You have to do it with timing. So it's a lot of work, right? So talk to us about those of us who say, you know, we sing very well until we get out of our bathroom, and others listen and like, no, you don't sing for us again. Can everybody find their voice, their singing voice? Because I know we have different textures. Can everybody say, okay, I may not be able to sing like Genevieve or Celine Dion, but this is my voice, and it's good, I'm using it well.
Oh, yes, of course. Everybody can find their singing voice. Everybody can sing.
Everybody can sing.
Yes, but I don't know how well.
That's a heartbreaking statement. But everybody can try to sing.
Oh, yes.
What is the secret to singing with your own voice, owning your voice and singing with it?
First, you have to love and appreciate yourself as a person, yes. And then you should also know that people are different. Everyone is different. Okay, so the body is different. Same we have with the vocal folds. All right, so we have different folds. No two folds are alike. Okay, yeah, that's the vocal cords. You don't have
What do you call it?
The vocal folds, vocal cords, the same thing. That's what you have right here. There's a voice box. In your voice box, you have your vocal folds. And that is what produces sound when it comes in contact with air. The voice box just at the top of your trachea that leads into your lungs and all of that. Yeah. That's what happens when you sing inside the body. Okay, yeah, so just like your fingerprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have the same vocal folds for different people. It's unique to each person. So when you're able to understand that, you know you cannot sound like this person. No matter how similar you sound, it's not the same.
You know what, now that you talk about, pardon me, vocal folds or vocal box or vocal cord, let's help Nigerians see what your own sounds like.
Oh.
Okay, no oppression here, no intimidation. They will. So that's from Frozen, right?
Yeah.
For the first time in forever.
Yeah.
That was very well done.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And I've seen some of the other performances that you and your colleagues have, you know, put together. And I can't help but ask, how many times did you watch Sound of Music? I watched it a couple of times, but how much of an influence was that in your career and what you're doing today?
Oh my. What?
Yeah.
I still watch Sound of Music. Like, I watch it. It's not something I watched. It's continuous. I keep going back to Sound of Music. And Julie Andrews, yeah. I love her so much.
So much, right?
Yes.
You know, I'm just going to step out of the show so you guys can have your moments, right?
I'm sure you feel like a success, you know, with what you have been able to achieve. You may not sound like Julie Andrews, but you're certainly an amazing singer.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
But does Genevieve compose her own classical tunes?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
She does. Well, but not purely classical, because I consider myself a classical soul artist, and I'm trying to fuse two styles or more than two styles. So I have my EP coming out right after the concert. Should be out in June, and it's going to be songs that cut across all styles. Okay, so it's not just classical. I think it should be something that everyone would listen to and appreciate. So yes, she composes her own songs as well as her own musicals, short musicals. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, amazing.
Thank you.
I'm tempted to explore that, but I know that we don't have much time. So we want you to ask you to talk to us about Sound of Colors.
Oh, thank you very much. So Sounds of Color is actually color speaking. So how I came about the idea was one day in my bathroom where I mostly get inspiration. I just thought, oh, what if colors could speak? What would it sound like? And yeah, that was what birthed Sounds of Color. So Sounds of Color is where you listen to the sound of each color, just like the theme states. The different colors, they have their different meanings. So what we're trying to do is to depict the meanings of these colors as much as possible using sound, music, visuals. You come, you experience, you see, you hear, you feel this color. So you're not just seeing the color, different aspect, multi-sensory aspect of every color. So that's what Sounds of Color is about. And it's coming up on Sunday, the 31st of May at Muson Center, Ajib Recital Hall, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. is the red carpet, and the concert starts at 6 on the dot.
Where are we getting our tickets?
Oh, yeah, you can get your ticket. There's a link, and there's a barcode you can scan, or you can come on that day to the Ajib Recital Hall, Muson Center, and then you get your ticket there on site.
And I'm sure Kaide is going to be there, right?
You know, I'm actually just envisioning what blue would sound like.
Oh, yeah, I do. No?
I sort of envision blue sounding like calm, right?
Yes! Blue is calmness. Yes, that's blue.
And what would plum
Oh, let's see.
sound like?
Plum, 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 plum. I would say plum sounds kind of a bit like pink. Okay, so pink is lively, pink is fun. So plum is just somewhere close to that.
So that's why you need
To be
lively and fun energy on the show in a woman.
You have
Every
sold,
day.
you have sold the Sound of Colors. I love the idea, the conceptualization.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing just how you deliver it to the audience. Genevieve, this has been amazing.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for gracing us with your elegance and your amazing voice. Genevieve Ogu-Odii is a classical singer, creative artist, and vocal performer. She's also a vocal coach. And of course, I like to add, a first-class graduate of music. You know, they don't come cheap. Thank you, Genevieve. Genevieve.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so that's our offering on the program for today and, of course, for the week. Do have yourselves a lovely weekend. I'm Bukola Koka.
We hope we've been able to give you a dose of happiness in spite of the things happening around. Yes, Sunrise Daily is next. I'm Kaide Kikelu. Goodbye.